A Tulsa family fighting for the chance to take care of their dad or even see him has lost that battle. That's because Leroy Theodore died under a court-appointed guardianship. We interviewed his family before his passing, but they still want to share the story because 2 News Oklahoma's Aaron Christie says it's a growing issue. Loved ones yanked from their family for unexplainable reasons.
In 2021, Larissa Dudkovich and Valerie Park's dad, Leroy Theodore Sr., suffered 2 strokes, leaving him quadriplegic and nonverbal. After years of improper care at nursing homes, one particularly horrific,
and they found maggots in his bed,
and problems that resulted in multiple trips to St. Francis, Valerie, a stay-at-home mom battling breast cancer, decided it was time she became a full-time caretaker.
And that's hard. I want everyone to know that's very extremely hard. But it's doable. When you care about someone, it's doable. You're going to do it.
Valerie said she was trained by St. Francis to care for him.
And this is what everyone forget. I watched them. They trained me.
But once home, Valerie said getting his prescription feeding tube food was nearly impossible due to entities pointing fingers at each other over who was responsible to give it out.
He was extremely malnutrition. He was extremely dehydrated. I'm sorry, Oklahoma. I come to the conclusion something's off with the state because they can't seem to get a simple order in.
She said she couldn't get trach tube cleaning supplies from St. Francis, so when it got crusted and he couldn't breathe, she removed the trach and called an ambulance.
I was like, I'm glad he's in the hospital. I'm glad we could finally get the help we need.
She wasn't glad for long. Adult Protective Services took over legal guardianship.
His finances, everything.
Valerie's power of attorney stripped. Theodore was nonverbal and had agreed to it with eye movement in front of an attorney, but courts had invalidated the power of attorney. And citing various reasons, Valerie said APS accused her of neglect, which has never been substantiated.
They did many reports on me. They all come back that I'm fine. I did nothing wrong.
Not only that, Oklahoma law does not require court-appointed guardians to contact family. So they had no idea where Theodore was for a month and a half.
Told me I'm not allowed to see my father. It's like, excuse me?
They eventually found their father at a facility 2 hours away. Larissa could go in for brief periods, but not Valerie.
What do they think you're going to do?
Who knows?
Valerie never saw him again because amid a legal battle fighting to get her dad back, she received a letter notifying her that he passed away.
Similar cases like this are growing nationwide, many of them questionable. So how does this happen and how can you protect yourself? I'll bring you that story at 6:30. Aaron Christie, 2 News Oklahoma.
St. Francis didn't respond to Aaron's emails or questions. Department of Human Services over Adult Protective Services does not comment on these cases.